like had a late reaction. I just kind of was like, and then whenever the other shots started ringing out, that's whenever like all of us that were in the front kind of like ducked and slid. When I was talking to her, I noticed that she had the wrappers on her lap. I was just like, can I see the bag? Because I noticed the bag. You didn't give me a bag either, even though I could see it on her lap. She was hopping from the first drive-thru window to the second window, banging, talking, like yelling.
Welcome to the podcast. It's two podcasts, the acronym meaning is it important to you? If it is, there's no judgment. If it isn't, there's no judgment. We can agree to disagree respectfully. So we want to speak about Samantha Anthony, 32 from Texas. She went to McDonald's. It must have been breakfast because she ordered a hash brown and biscuits in the drive-through. I'm assuming they say she came back 30 minutes later, went through the same drive-through. This happened in December 30th, but for some reason they just arrested her on May 6th, I believe. She went back through the drive-through 30 minutes later. She was not happy because she told the employees that she did not receive her order. When the employees they called the manager because they were arguing back and forth. When the manager or one of the other workers came, they saw the wrappers from the food on her lap. And they said, ma'am, you have the food from the wrappers on your lap, sitting right there on your lap, like you ate the food and you came back and lied and say you haven't received your food. They even went back and replayed the cameras to see, and they see her being handed her food. But apparently she wasn't happy. So she took out a firearm and she shot through the drive-through window 8 times. She's being charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. What do you think about this lady coming back to this place and shooting up over a biscuit and a hash brown? I don't even think the people on 600 pounds would have did that.
No, I think it. Like I said, I believe it's a thing with everybody's mental health because I done been in the drive-through. I thought it was ridiculous at first until I done been in the drive-through with people who, okay, personal experience. Somebody I know, they asked for barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
They said, can I get 4 barbecue sauces? And I'm like, I don't think they're gonna.
How many nuggets they had? Because
They
you
had a 6
want
piece.
barbecue, they had 50,
They had a 6 piece.
and you want that ain't how it work at
They
McDonald's.
had a they had a they had a
They don't even want to give you
six
one
piece.
barbecue
They
sauce
had a 6 piece
for
with
four nuggets.
A McChicken and a fry, and they said let me get 4. I don't understand this person. They put like sauce everywhere on everything.
Oh, on they
So they
fried.
said let me get 4. I said because I was in the driver. I said let me they want 4. The person tried to be funny, passed me 2. I'm like, oh gosh, this person is a hothead. They said, did you just see me ask for 4? I'm
But
like, you don't have to say it
that
like
is,
that.
let me tell you something. That's not the employee trying to be funny. That's McDonald's policy. If
Yeah,
you
but
want
even
more than 1, 2 sauces per number of nuggets, you have to pay 25, 30 cents for each barbecue sauce.
that's what
You
I'm saying.
can't kill somebody for barbecue sauce.
You didn't have to say it like that. Didn't I just ask for 4? You could have said, "Oh, I want 4. Can you think you can get do you think you can give me 2 more? Or how
Mm-hmm.
much is it for 2 more? How
Mm-hmm.
much do I need to pay for 2 more?" That's all you had to say. Sometimes they might be, you know what? Okay, let me just give because you were polite enough to ask. But once you yelled, now you got to pay.
Yeah.
So people have a bad temperament. They really do. And then I remember another time where somebody was like, "Oh, watch I get something for free." I'm like, "How?" They said I'm about to lie and say, if they don't have this available, I'm about to lie and say, "Well, since y'all don't have it available, give it to me for free." Like people just have really mental problems. They really
Well,
do.
that's not lying because w- w- if they don't have something, maybe you can ask for a rain check. So when you come back next time, you can get it for free. But I don't agree with people receiving food, leaving and eating the food up the street real fast, and then coming back First of all, you playing on my intelligence because the paper right on your lap, ma'am. The paper from the biscuit right here on your lap, and the paper from the hot hash brown on your lap, and you sitting here telling me I didn't give you your food, and I know I gave you your food, ma'am. Then you got a nerve to shoot at me 8 times over a half.
Well, I think eating fast food, that's really like, that's why they say it's
The
levels to
chemicals
certain.
in
That's just living in
right,
lack. Like you run into more people who just, I don't know, who
especially
just
at low vibration.
cost. Yeah,
Like Stormy say, your favorite lady, Coach Stormy, low vibrational restaurants like that.
yeah,
So you gonna encounter low vibrational. Ain't that's what Stormy say? Low
yeah. That's why I noticed some people like
You, I mean, in a
when
way,
I
she
went to
kind of was right.
Sweet Green.
Uh huh.
When I started eating Sweet Green, I'm
Them people
I
ain't low vibrational there.
I started to look around. If something wasn't right, they could pull like the little Caucasian ladies, they might have a little attitude, but they always keep it cute,
And respectful,
respectful. They You can tell they have a little attitude, they being slick,
and they
but
don't loud. They don't get
like they'll
start.
say, well, they'll say, oh, she said, well, that's not what I asked for. But
Very
she said she wasn't being so disrespectful about it. But
right.
it's just a different
Eh,
vibe, a different vibration. Like,
Yeah, in hindsight, when I look at it, think about Coach Stormy saying that, it kind of is right when she was saying that's a low vibrational food, because it got to be something in the chemicals that's, because this is not the first story with somebody coming back at McDonald's and shooting up this place. You got another man, and I believe it was Texas. He was arguing over his food, and he was upset at the employees. And you had a lawyer there. I have no idea why the lawyer was at McDonald's. He was trying to de-escalate the argument, and in the midst of him de-escalating the argument, he ended up getting shot and killed over McDonald's. That's sad. Then you got the other people that was fighting at Burger King that pulled out a gun and was shooting. This She kind of was on to something about this man low vibrational food or the chemicals. One,
yeah, these places are low vibrational workers, low vibrational
uh,
customers.
okay, and another thing I just wanted to address, because on another video they were saying gun control.
Yeah, they were saying the gun
What
culture.
Yeah, the gun culture. What do you think? Does this have anything to do with gun control? Do you think gun control would have helped this situation?
I think it would have. No, I think she would have still. She probably
Came
she
back
get.
with something else.
Honestly, if this say they take all the guns, people are gonna go back to ice picks. People are gonna go back to
But the
big
thing,
old razor
yeah,
blades.
what people don't understand when they keep saying gun control, they don't understand people that are convicts, people that are street people, they are going to figure out a way to have guns. So you are going to have good people, law-abiding people that won't have a gun, while you have criminals that will have guns. So trust me, she would have found a way to find a gun and come back and shoot. This has nothing to do with gun control, because whether she had a gun, whether she had a machete, whether she had a knife, she
Say
was going
rather
to come back.
whatever she had. I don't even think her intent was, yeah, let me go shoot. I think she was already angry. She
Yeah,
wanted to do something, but she just had that gun right there. She's like, you know what? I'm mad. Let me shoot.
yeah.
But
If she would have had a knife with her, she probably would have threw the knife at one of
don't
them.
let her
So
would have been in there. She probably would have went behind the counter, stabbed, sliced up the one of the people. I think she could
right.
have did any. She was capable of anything. I think she just had the
Mm-hmm.
gun. It was guns are easier to
Access now.
let off. You don't have to get close to the person
Oh yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
hurt them.
And so I really disagree about this. Gun control shouldn't even be a part of this situation, because I mean, whatever weapon she would have had in her hand, she would have used. So it's just, no, I don't agree with that. So just let us know what you guys think about this. Mom Samantha Anthony, 32 years old, Texas, was upset about her McDonald's order. What was it? A hash brown and a biscuit. I don't know how many it was. I don't know if it was 3 or 4 hash browns, and she ate them all. You let me know what you think about this lady going back and shooting these people 8 times. Shoot, nobody was hurt, but she shot 8 times over a biscuit and a hash brown. Let us know if you think a biscuit and a hash brown is worth somebody's life. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for listening.